Highlanders Football Club has stumbled to a 0-0 draw against Lok anchors Kwekwe in a match between two sides in serious need of positive results if recent form is anything to go by. And flattering to deceive, Highlanders had threatened with an early raid. Evergreen and Nevarauji glancing past Andile Taruinga, his cross into the box, cut away with Brighton Maninja Ncube closing in for the kill. Kwekwe were definitely a different kettle of fish from the side that has left the Midlanders bottom of the log. They went pound for pound with Highlanders, knitting attractive moves as they penetrated the Boso lines, with captain Timothy January directing his shot straight at Highlanders keeper Reward Musa. Kwekwe were causing the visitors several moments of concern, and January wasn't far off with a free kick that flashed inches wide of the far post. For their early dominance and precision as they sliced through the Boso structure like a knife does through butter, one could be forgiven for thinking Kwekwe were Highlanders. Over the years, Highlanders have been well known for their attacking brand of football, but in the opening stages of their match against Kwekwe, you get the feeling they were conspicuous by just the black and white color shirt. Cedric Maruta's hesitancy led Highlanders off the hook, double-minded at the end of a captivating Kwekwe move. Highlanders were hanging in just there, and on frequent moments it looked a matter of time before they collapsed. Julius Banda was also on the list of Kwekwe players attempting in vain to breach the Boso defense. After an early slumber, Highlanders' first promising moment arrived off a pass from energetic youngster Velo Koza, who fed Never Rauji in the box, but under tight surveillance from Lennox Chivi, Rauji was forced wide, eventually blasting his attempt off target. Prince Lovo also had a fair chance with a header, but he directed way over the bar as Highlanders crept into the game. As Boso poured forward in numbers, they were almost caught exposed at the back when Takuzo Chimoa broke loose on the counter and Talent Dube had no choice than take one for the team. He saw yellow. Highlanders did create meaningful opportunities to steal a lead, and Melika Ncube's full-blooded shot must have been written goal till it was deflected wide off target by Tafadzwa Mzenda. Highlanders were now enjoying their best spell of the match, and it looked promising when Prince Ndlovu dazzled wide on the right before flighting over to the left. Without delay, Hubert Ncube then laid a sitter for Brighton Ncube, unlucky to see his shot blocked away as well from the target. With Boso now looking in the mode, a good interchange of passes on the right culminated in Hubert Ncube whipping in a dangerous cross diffused by goalkeeper Elton Nechiware, whose suicidal save will be the last piece of action in the match as he got injured in the process. He was replaced by Townsend Chapwinya. Had they been a little more clinical, Highlanders should have put away at worst one of the numerous chances that they created, as in the 41st minute, when Prince Ndlovu combined with Melika Ncube to set up Hubert Ncube, who could not apply the football basic of leaning forward to prevent one's shot from going skyward. Indeed, Kwekwe appeared to be saved by the bell as the referee blew for the break at a period when it looked just a matter of time before Boso broke the deadlock. So 0-0 in the opening 45, where either side could have been more than a goal up had they been sharp in front of goal. Into the second half, where Kwekwe were first to make meaningful foray into the Highlanders box, Shelton Spander's cross headed straight into the arms of keeper Reward Musa by Timothy January. Kwekwe, with as strong a start to the second half as they had in the first, tried again after Emmanuel Mtimbanyoka won a tussle on the edge of the box to let fly a thunderbolt that went straight at Reward Musa. Boso substitute Marvin Spanda could have opened the scores with his first touch of his killing free kick that keeper Chapwinya read well. Reason Spanda thought he deserved a penalty after storming into the box before coming down following a Tafadzwa Mzenda challenge. The referee didn't find contact severe enough to warrant offence, hence play carried on. Substitutes Makenono Mushore and Ngobile Ndlovu would then combine for Boso's next chance, but the latter would disappoint, noting Mushore's delicate cross off target. When it's not your day, then it would appear it just won't come, no matter how hard you try, as Boso would find out with Reason Spander's goal-bound header that was cleared off the line by Junior Sibanda. Captain Andrew Mbeba also shook his head in disbelief after failing to keep his header on target. Right at the death, Genesis Munashe almost stole a late winner with his booming free kick, but keeper Reward Musa dived low to parry it away for a corner. 0-0 at Bata Stadium as Highlanders held by what looked a rejuvenated Kwekwe, now coached by Masimba Dinero. A good show by the bottom side, and should they bring the same performance to their remaining games, who knows, they may just earn enough to remain in the top league. As for Highlanders, the all too familiar story of missed chances revisiting them in Gweru. What next for Boso? The goals are not coming whilst matches diminish. For the Premier Soccer League at the Bata Stadium in Gweru, I'm Tandazani Zimga.